So we have traveled very far today and we're out in the absolute wilderness. And we're here to test out the new Model Y. Don't show them, you're giving it away. But I have here a product called Aerogogo's Sleeping Pad. And when you are going on a camping trip or when you're spending overnight in your Model Y, you kind of want to have this because it will actually provide you an amazing sleeping surface. So let's take a look at how comfortable it is, how easy it is to install, let's give it an overall review. You'll see a picture of a Model Y, and this is the goal that we want to achieve. A sleeping pad that kind of goes all the way to the driver's side and the passenger side. If you flip the box over, you see the instructions, but I'll show the instructions for you to make it a lot easier, right? And the first step that you want to do is actually make space. Lower these seats down, right? So it's down, boom, boom. This one's not going down, sometimes it's very stubborn. So what you want to do is pull this and then push it down, boom. And look what I've done now. Move your front driver's seat and your passenger seat up first, or else this will happen. So I'm just gonna push this forward. Whenever I'm driving, I like to sit way in the back. And then when my wife takes over and she see her driving profile, she sees the difference of how far I'm sitting back and how close she sits in the front of the steering wheel. Now, some notable stats of the Aerogogo Sleeping Pad. We have a built-in electric mini air pump, which means you don't need to have another additional air pump to carry around because they gave it to you. It takes 120 seconds, and I'm no mathematician, 120 seconds is 2 minutes. It takes 120 seconds for a fast inflation. So that's pretty quick if you wanna inflate really fast and just say you're falling asleep, you're half asleep and you wanna have a sleeping pad set up. It'll be done for you very, very quickly. And then we have 90 seconds auto deflation, which means in a minute and a half, it'll deflate. So it deflates faster than it inflates. That's great for us. And then we have abrasion and scratch resistance. Now they showed a picture of a knife, but I'm not trying to say that you should test it out with a knife, but I am going to say that it's probably really good at resisting any, like, if you happen to drop anything sharp on it or rub against it, right? So it'll have good resistance for that. 300 kg max load, right? So unfortunately, if you weigh more than that, won't be for you. But if you weigh less than that and you and your partner weigh less than that, I think you should be okay to use this. And next we have easy carry. Well, that's a given because there actually is super light. That's what you want out of a sleeping pad, right? So let's open this up and let's see how easy it is to install. This is what they give you. Keep plastic bags away because of costification. For any kids out there, don't mess with bags. And then we have, oh, it's a really cool because they actually provide you a pouch that you can store it back, right? So they do provide that to you, so it makes it very, very easy. Nice, the sun's cooling down, so that's great because it's absolutely hot as hell, which is great because it gives you an opportunity to cozy up, well, not really cozy up, but like sleep in a nice cooled environment inside your car. There we go. Once you've got it opened, you want to have the strap side on the side that's facing the driver and the passenger, because you want to be able to hook them onto the seatbelt area, and I'll show you where exactly. So here's in for inflate and out to deflate, right? And like I said before, the pump itself is actually built in, which means, do you have to do this? Do you have to pump it in? Absolutely not. Open this cap. That's it, it sticks on, doesn't fly anywhere, that's cool. Open the valve so it's able to actually take in the air, right? So that once that's open, all you have to do is press this button and it starts inflating. Now they said 2 minutes, let's see how quick it actually is. Oh my goodness, it's actually super quick. Spread it out, spread it out.
It's a good practice for you to make the bed.
That's right, it'll be good training for me. So they did promise 2 minutes to inflate, and look how fast it's actually doing it. It is actually amazing. I just don't, you may want to get out of there because it may come right at you. Well, so far, it didn't even need the 12 volt, but I'm assuming you do need to charge, obviously, the built-in inflator. But if it's charged, then you don't need your 12 volt. So if you have something occupied like a fridge or anything like that, you don't have to worry about removing it as long as your sleeping pad is charged ahead of time. And now, of course, you can customize it based on your comfort, but play around with it and see what setting or what amount of inflation that's good for you. And then to stop it, all you have to do is press the button again, quickly close the valve. You want to make sure that this is extra tight, right? Make sure there's no air loss, right, between these two in and out valves. And the next step, once it's inflated, is to actually hook it on using these straps. You want to be able to make sure it doesn't move around and it's actually fixed in place. So they do provide you 2 hooks that you attach to the seatbelt area. So you don't want to attach it up here. You want to attach it down here. You see this little slot? all you gotta do is hook it on. And that way your mattress, see, as simple as that. That way this is locked in place. This won't slide too much. That's great. And you do it on this side and you do it on the side where my wife is currently right now. And same story here. Take your hook on this side, attach it not here, but here right below the seat belt, right here. That's it. The most enjoyable step you want to do is enjoy your new sleeping pad, which I'll demonstrate. Now, there's a massive camping culture with the Model Y, and specifically any Tesla, because they're an electric car, so you can have your heat or your AC running the entire night, and it doesn't impact the environment like a gas car. So what you want to do when you are camping overnight with your Tesla, go to your climate and then hit camp mode, and what that does is the car will actually stay on until the battery reaches 20%. Then camp mode will be disabled, but then only thing is sentry mode, security alarm, and walk away lock will be disabled. So something to keep in mind in terms of safety, they do turn that off to preserve your battery. Now your AC is running nicely, right? So this is running all night, and then you can close your doors, make sure this is closed, make sure that door is closed, and then there you go. Now you get that ability to trap that AC inside no matter how freaking hot it is, and you can enjoy your overnight sleep. Welcome to my sleeping pad. Come join me, why don't you? It actually has built-in pillows. See this little heightening over here? These are actually built-in pillows. This wasn't by accident. They did this on purpose so that when you are sleeping, you have that pillow effect. That way you don't have to carry around that additional pillow. So you can lay down like this, right here. And my wife can lay down right here. And if she doesn't want to, you can lay down right here. Hey, there's space for two. Why not, right? 3 things I have to note. One, that it uses ultra lightweight material. I believe it uses polyester, so it makes it very easy to carry it along with you. It fits in a small little pouch, and so you won't really notice it from a weight capacity. This sleeping pad fits perfectly to your Model Y. It's not designed for any other car. You can see how the shape contours the shape of the interior, right? It's like tucks inside here, it wraps around here, and it goes back here into the door itself. Lastly, it's super comfortable. It has about 14 centimeters of thickness, which means any debris or any wetness that you have in your Model Y when you're lugging things out of the mud or in the rain, this won't get impacted, so it'll protect you from that. It's camp mode time. Why don't you come join me? So there it is. We're now in our mattress. We're going to enjoy overnight sleep. Not actually, because we're in a parking lot. So what do you think of this?
Wow, I think this is as close we can get to glamping in the car. So I think it's awesome. It's so comfortable, easy to install, and I'm very impressed at how we can utilize our Tesla in so many ways, and this being one of them.
Here's to camping, because I think with this is pretty easy. And look at the view. I just want to show from our perspective what this view looks like. That's another thing about the Model Y, right? So when you have the panel roof, when you're sleeping, this beautiful sky is your view. Well, check this out. Ooh. And now we have the final words from my wife.
Check the link in his description and buy this product, because it's going to be a camp of a lifetime.
You heard it from her. Get this sleeping pad for yourself if you want to enjoy camp mode in your Model Y. For now, subscribe and peace out. Out, valve here, this button. Within. Moves up. That's it. And it's already deflated, ladies and gentlemen, just like that. Look how thin it is. All the air has been escaped. All you gotta do is fold it up, wrap it up, and done.